Okay then guys, let's get started. So what I'll do is at the end, I will leave you guys in Shavasana. So I'll leave you there so you can relax, and I'll close down the meeting so you don't have to get up, so you can just relax. Okay, welcome to your class, 60-minute Bikram class. So if you come into your mat and just bring your feet together so that your toes and heels are touching. Interlace the fingertips underneath the chin. So knuckles touch the chin, shoulders relax down, and you feel the spine lift up nice and tall. Body weight shifts back on the heels. Pranayama begins slowly, inhaling through the nose. Elbows gently lift all the way up to the ceiling. Good. Belly draws in, ribs expand out. Exhale. Start to relax the head back. Chest up. Shoulders draw down. And squeeze the elbows together and let your elbows touch. Nice. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For lungs. Good. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale. Slowly draw the chin down parallel to the floor. Feel the shoulders press down, then actively stretch the elbows up towards the ceiling. Great. Exhale. Mouth open nice and wide. Start to relax the head back. And feel the wrists come together, then your forearms, and then the elbows, and then the elbows squeeze and touch. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Inhale. More body weight on the heels. Feel the abdominal wall draw in, ribs expand out, chest expands. Excellent. Exhale. Creating a synchronized movement with the arms and head moving as one. Wrist, forearms, and the elbows all touch. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, slowly drawing chin down. So creating the synchronized movement where the arms and head move as one. Elbows lift up, hey Rose. Belly nice and tight, ribs expand out. Exhale. Relax the head back and gentle pressure the knuckles against the chin as you squeeze your elbows together. Great, guys. Inhale. Feeling body weight shift on the heels. The soft contraction of the thighs, elbows lift, ribs expand out. Exhale. Taking the time with the head, so moving slow with the head, a little quick with the arms so we move as one. Good. Inhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For lungs. Good. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. So slow with the head. You want to make the chin move nice and slow. So as your elbows reach their maximum height, the chin comes down. Yes, much better. Exhale. Creating space with the back of the neck by thinking of lifting up and back as you squeeze your elbows away from the stomach. Inhale. Exhale. Good. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Last one. And exhale. Great work. Arms relaxed down. Very nice. So for the rest of the class, as always, just breathe gently in and out the nose. And what you're trying to do is not over breathe. So if you notice that your heart rate starts to increase, what you want to do is just focus on slowing down the exhale to try and decrease the heart rate. Starting with half moon for the poses. So turn your palms forward. So feel this rotation happen in the upper arms. Good. Lift the arms up over the head. Then interlace the fingertips and release your index fingers. Pull the arms back, chin lifts up slightly, chest lifts up, belly button draws back, so creating this lift. Body weight on the heels, soft contraction of the thighs. Take an inhale first to lift, and then slowly and gently start to move the body right and left, right and left. So in this first movement, we had this diagnostic. So we use movement to get to notice how the body feels, so how the body is today. And what stops this practice from being boring, from this repetitive movements, is this inner feeling of noticing how the body is shifted and changes, because every day it's different. Stop in the middle. Check in, feel your body weight on the heels, feel strength through the legs, belly in, chest up, chin up, arms back, trying to glue the biceps with the ears, wrists strongly glued together. Take an inhale to lift and reach upwards. Good. Then exhale, slowly bring the body over to the right. As you're bringing the body to the right, you're gently pushing both hips towards the left side of the room. This creates a stretch sensation through the left side of the body. And we want this to happen organically. So we're not forcing, but we're feeling with every exhale, there's a softening and a sense of release. Beautiful. Bring both hips forward. So left hip comes forward in line with the right hip. Feel your right shoulder move forward so it stays in line with left shoulder. Again, chin, lift up. Good. Arms, pull back. As you inhale, start to stretch strongly with the right arm. As you exhale, you push the hips more to the left. Feel the body come down more, stretch, body come down more, stretch, and then slowly change. Well done. Arms back, stomach in, take a deep inhale to lift up first, and then slowly reach the body up, out, and over to the left. Gently feeling both hips move towards the right side of the room, feeling the stretch through right side of body. Wrists glue them together, glue biceps with ears, chin lifts up, so throat stays visible. Tendency to crunch down, so think of lifting the chest and expanding the chest. Very nice. Bring your left shoulder forward in line with the right shoulder. Bring right hip forward in line with left hip. Good. Push both hips towards the right. Pull arms back, chest up. As you inhale now, stretch strongly with the left arm. Feel how that pulls the right arm over. Come down more, stretch, come down more, stretch, 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 and slowly release. Beautiful poses all around. First backward bend, start by softening the head, relaxing the head back. And here, just gently moving the chin left and right so you feel the softening in the neck. Yeah, good. Then pause. Take an inhale, lift the chest up, reach the fingers up. Exhale, just pull arms back first. So pull the arms with the ears, yes. Then take another inhale to lift the chest up. As you exhale, you strongly push the hips forward and start to lean back. Every inhale, focus on your chest, lift up. Every exhale, pull your arms back more. More body weight comes onto the heels. Very good. Go back, reach back, eyes back. Change. Stop, pause. Great. Slowly bend the knees and place the hands on the floor. Good. Relax the head, feeling the back of the neck lengthen. And here you start to move your knees forward and back. Padahastasana, hands to feet pose. Bend your knees and gently take hold of your feet from underneath the heels. Attempt to touch the little fingers together side by side and strong wrap of your elbows back behind the calf muscles. So what we're feeling is a stomach thigh connection, chest knee connection. And we try to reach the forehead onto the legs beneath the knees. Inhale here. As you exhale, slowly start to pull on the heels as you reach the hips up towards the ceiling. Stretch the head, the spine down towards the floor. Elbows right back, Shoulder blades lift up through the ears. Feel the whole body reach down towards the floor. Now bring more body weight forward onto your toes. Push the thighs back, pull, pull, and then slowly change. Good, carefully coming up, arms to the ears. Lift all the way up to the top. And then exhale, relax the arms down. It's very nice. In the second set, I want you to really focus on the arms in the backward bend. So what you'll hear me cue is lift up first on the inhale, and on that first exhale, just the arm. So what I'd like you to feel is this movement of the shoulder blade into the ribs. Because what often happens is we forget to use the arms and we collapse into the lower back. When we use the arms, we access the upper and middle spine a lot more. So think arms first, arms, arms, arms. Okay, second set, turn palms forward and reach the arms up over the head, interlacing fingers. Strong grip to the base of the wrist and release your index fingers. Chest up, chin up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, slowly reach the body over to the right as the hips go over to the left. Good. So feel here how you create the side bend by strong legs and strong arms. Same principle applies in the backward bend. Bring left hip forward in line with the right hip. Feel your right shoulder move forward. Tendency for it to lean back. You want to keep the chest open up towards the ceiling. Chin lifts up slightly, arms pull back. Strength of the right arm now. Inhale to stretch, right arm out. Exhale to bring the body down more, come down more, stretch, stretch, stretch. Good, change, slowly release. Left side, pull arms back, feeling this opening of the chest and the ribs. Take an inhale to lift up. Exhale, slowly move the body over to the left. Hips move over towards the right side of the room. Beautiful, all around. And the breath is steady and easy in and out the nose. Arms pull back. Bring your right hip forward in line with the left hip. Yes. And that left shoulder comes forward in line with right shoulder. Pull the arms back. Feeling the strength of the arms now to create this stretch through the body. Left arm stretch strongly, like you're trying to reach the shoulder blade away from the body. And as you exhale, you pull down more, come down more, stretch, come down more, stretch, 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 and slowly change. Carefully come up. So remember the arms for this backward bend. Second set, relax the head back. Softness here in the neck. First inhale, lift up strongly, like you're trying to reach up towards the sky. And exhale, just pull the arms back as close as you can towards the ears. Yes, very good. Now take another inhale to lift up. And as you exhale, push your hips forward, pull your arms back strongly and start to lean back. Beautiful, very good adjustments. Arms come back more. Feel your hips pushing forward. Legs strong, arms back, chest up, eyes back, reach back a little bit more. Change. Yes, guys, awesome, very good. Pausing there before we go into Padahastasana, gently bring the hands onto the floor. And as always, when we move from big change of direction, so we've gone from a backward bend into a forward bend, we take our time if we need to, listening intelligently to the body, knees forward and back, hips up and down. Okay, second set, Padahastasana. Bend the knees, reach behind, take hold of the heels. If you can, you join the little fingers to touch. And then everyone working towards elbows touching, even if they never touch. It's this idea that we have places to head towards, but we don't get ruled by that, but we have directions to head towards. Stomach on the thighs, chest on the knees, inhale. Exhale, start to pull. Firmly, strongly, but not aggressively. So feeling the hips lift up towards the ceiling, feeling the spine, the ribs, the head all reach down towards the floor. I like to imagine my ribs sliding down the legs. Yes, very good. Shoulder blades lift up away from ears. Good. Elbows right back. Pull, pull, and release. Coming up. Lifting all the way up to the top. And exhale, arms down. Steadying the breath in between. Breathing slow on the inhale and even slower on the exhale. Awkward pose, Utkatasana, just one set of this, separating feet hip width apart. And having a look down and just seeing that the toes and heels are level, so we're not overly turning in or turning out. Reach your arms forward. Press the shoulders down, the arms become parallel to floor. Strength through arms. Take an inhale. As you exhale, bend your knees and sit down. Good. Bring in as much body weight into the heels as you can. So body weight back, body weight back. Yes. Now lift the chest up, seated backward bend. Press the shoulders down, reach your fingers forward. Feel this in the body if you don't have a mirror in front. Your toes, your heels, and knees all hip width apart. So some of you open the knees up slightly. Feel the outer leg muscles working. Yes. Strong contraction of abdominal wall. Belly draws in. Chest up. Keep reaching the arms strongly forward. Sit down. Lean down. Good. Change. Carefully coming up. Working on strength through the legs now. Start by lifting the heels up and thinking of the heels going up and forward. Yes. Now squeeze your inner ankles together. Inner legs active. And slowly start to bend the knees and sit down. Slow, controlled. And you feel this imaginary wall behind you. Tendency for the hips to push back. So pull the hips underneath you. Keep lifting both knees up. Lift both heels up. Reach fingers forward. Sit down, hold. Change. Beautiful holds. Well done. Nice. Third part, squeeze your inner thighs together. Again, just check shoulders haven't coming up. When we get tense, we have a tendency to lift the shoulders up. So squeeze down, activate back muscles, reach fingers forward, and slowly go down. So we're not doing yoga if we don't have control of the movement. So stop when you lose control. Use the hands on the floor if you need. But all looks good. Squeeze knees together. Press the knees down and forward. So the thighs then become parallel to the floor. Focus on the chest lifting up. And slowly lift to change. Wow, great control. Feet touch, arms relax. Garasana, eagle pose. Lifting the arms up over the head, then bring your right arm under the left. So squeeze at the elbows and cross at the elbows. And again, squeezing to see if you can cross again at the wrist, thumbs towards the face. And make sure that the wrists aren't doing any crazy bending or to stretch the fingers. Good, pull shoulders down. Bend your knees and sit down. Sitting into this imaginary chair again, like awkward. Hips stay where they are. Lift the chest up. Keep left leg bent, right leg lift up, across, and over. Good. Trying to wrap the right foot around the left calf muscle. Shoulders down, chest lifts up. It doesn't matter if the foot's not connected to the calf muscle. It's the action you create in the body that's important. So squeeze, squeeze, chest up, shoulders down. Good. Change. Left side, arms up over the head. And then swing the left arm under the right, cross again at the elbows, squeeze here, squeeze again at the wrist, shoulders down. Bend knees and sit down. So hips go down and back. Keep your chest lifted, keep that right leg bent. Then slowly lift the left leg up, take it across, and try to wrap the left leg behind the right calf muscle. And if you're struggling with the balance, smile and breathe. Find that lightness, but focus as well. Good. Yes. Shoulders down, chest lifts up, belly draws in. And change. The arms reach, the arms relax. Awesome start. Well done. If you need a quick sip of water, grab one now. Well done. So 2 sets of standing head to knee and 2 sets of bow. Starting with standing head to knee. Again, think about the strength of the legs. So body weight shifts onto the left leg. Squeeze the right knee up, just a little higher than the hip. Draw the belly in, then start to round down and take hold of the right foot, interlacing the fingertips underneath the foot. And even though you're grabbing the foot, think of lifting your right knee towards the right chest. So activating thigh muscle, keeping the left leg nice and strong so the left leg is straight, which requires a contracted thigh. Keeping this left leg exactly where it is. As you inhale, start to kick your right heel slowly up and forward. Yes. Shoulders draw down again. Press the left thigh back and think of activating and squeezing the right leg. 2 straight legs, start to bend the elbows down towards the calf muscles. As you do that, think of squeezing the heel up to you and slowly change. Excellent. Feet together, arms relax. Steady breath in and out the nose. Left side, shifting the body weight onto the right leg, squeeze left knee up to you and start to round down and take hold of the foot. Good. And focus on the right leg. So the right leg is strong and straight. It's a contracted right thigh muscle. Keeping the stability through the right leg as you inhale, start to kick the left heel up and forward. Very good, Hannah. Flex the toes back, chest up. Keep focused on that strong leg. 2 straight legs, start to bend your elbows down. As the elbows go down, we're squeezing up. Good, and slowly change. Feet together, arms by the side. So guys, we always have equal and opposite forces. So when something's going down, something's going up, blah, blah, blah. And so what I want you to really focus on the second set is using less arm strength. So for some of you, you're really pulling the leg up. It's the arms that are doing the work. And what I'd like you to think of it instead is the arms are just a guide. So that if you needed to, you could easily take the arms away. And that requires a lot of thigh strength. So it's a lot of hard work. And so what I like to think of is squeezing the knee up to me, especially when I'm extending the leg out. So this thigh gets really switched on. Okay, let's try that in the second set. We'll flow through a little bit more quickly this time. Body weight onto your left leg, round down and pick up the right foot. So rounding and squeezing the knee up to you. Yeah. And then getting the grip and feeling if you can lessen the weight of the foot into the hands. So what does that require? For most of us, this idea of squeezing knee up. Yes. Then as you inhale, start to kick the right heel up and forward. It's very good, Christian. Yeah, don't worry. Keep squeezing forward. That left leg stays nice and strong. As your elbows bend down, if you have 2 straight legs, think of squeezing the heels slightly up to you. Good. Then chin to the chest, forehead onto the knee. Keep kicking heel forward. Contract right thigh. And change. Yes, Hannah, that's really, come on, well done, nice. Left side. Body weight onto your right leg, round down, pick up the left foot. So squeeze the knee up to you. Yes, exactly, Christian. Then take hold of the foot. Now we work on the stability of the right leg, so we can contract right thigh, keep that right leg strong. As you inhale, start to kick the left heel up and forward. How can you make the arms feel lighter now? By contracting that left thigh. Think of squeezing heel up. 2 straight legs, start to bend your elbows down. And if your elbows go down beneath the calf muscles, squeeze tightly, kick the heel forward, bring the chin to the chest, round the upper spine, trying to bring the forehead onto the knee. Breathe and slow. And slowly change. Woohoo! Feet together, arms relax. Steady in the breath. Especially these big poses, the heart rate will naturally increase because we're working hard. We want to keep this down regulation by slowing down exhale. They were really nice second sets, well done. Standing bow, right hand out, grab the foot, hold it from the inside. And lift your left arm up so the arm is up by the ear. So equal and opposite forces here. We've got to kick, we've got to stretch. We're going to keep those equal. So start by stretching up first. Then without bringing the body forward, just kick first. So you're just taking the time to kick the right knee straight back and straight up. Good. The left arm is reaching back up by the ear. Kick up a little bit harder. Don't worry, Rose, standing bow. Kick up more. Now start to kick the toes up over your right ear as you start to push the body down by kicking the leg up. Yes, beautiful. Enrique, stretch your left shoulder blade forward. Relax the right shoulder back. Body starts to come down, body down more. Kick, kick, kick. And then slowly kick to change. Great control, Christian. Feet together, arms by the side. Left side, turn the left hand out. Take hold of the foot, hold it from the inside. Knees touch, hips level, right arm lifts up. Kick and stretch, keep them equal. This is where the balance will happen from. Take an inhale to stretch, exhale to slowly kick. Take your time, so chest stays lifted to stop. Just kicking the toes back and up. Reach your right arm up, back. Good. Now start to kick up more, so you push the belly down, so eventually we get the belly parallel to the floor. Stretch your right shoulder forward. Relax the left shoulder back. Keep the right leg contracted. Now start to kick up a little harder. Feel how that pushes the body down. Body down more. Kick, kick. And slowly kick to change. Good. Feet touch. Arms by the side. And I love this pose because we really have to feel this kick and stretch equal. Because when we don't, we fall forward or we fall back. So it really gets us to really focus on how we're applying the force in the body. So what you want to focus on, for most of us, is a little bit of resistance with the arm, rather than just bringing the body down and kicking. So think kicking and stretching with the arm. So we have this beautiful backward bend in between. Second set, turn the right hand out, take hold of the foot, hold it from inside at the ankle. Left arm lifted up, arm back with the ear. Strength, stability, inhale, stretch, exhale, slowly kick back, 10. Keep the chest lifted, 9. Create maximum backward bend, 8. By lifting the left arm back, up, kicking right leg back, up, 7. Start to kick a little harder now at 6, so you feel the belly come down parallel to the floor at 5. Everyone, stretch left arm forward, 4. Relax, right shoulder back, 3. Bring the body down, 2. Go to the depth, 1. Hold. Kick to change. Yes. Wow. Amazing. Beautiful, beautiful. Left side. Turn left hand out. Take hold of the foot. Hold it from the inside. Knees come together. Right arm lifts up. Arm back with the ear. Take an inhale to stretch up. Exhale to slowly start to kick. Kicking left leg straight back, 10. Keep your chest lifted, 9. Look up and forward, 8. Reach the right arm forward and up, 7. Kicking left leg straight back, 6. Kick a little harder at 5, so that feels how you push the body down, belly parallel to the floor, 4. Go down deeper, 2. Kick and stretch, 1. Hold. Release. Carefully lifting up. Very good, Rose. Feet touch, arms relax. Good. Come to the back of your mat for Tulandasana. We just have one set, and I'll make it slightly longer. That same sense of control that you all just demonstrated in standing bow, put it into effect here, because that was awesome. Arms up, interlace fingers, release your index fingers. Feel strength through arms, strength through legs. Opposing forces. Right leg, step forward, body weight onto the right leg. Lift the left toes up off the floor. Stretch up first, then slowly start to bring your body down. Keeping the arms glued with the ears. Chin slightly lifted away from the chest. Keep stretching your left arm further forward more. Left arm, left arm, left arm. Reach left leg back, body comes down, stretch. Change. Well done. Good. Right side, step the right leg forward, stop there. Lift the left toes up so you're already in balance. You don't have to worry about that then. Good. Now slowly we just deepen where we go. So keeping the body straight, you bring the body down. Keep reaching the arms forward. Chin slightly lifted, hand away from chest. Keep reaching that right arm forward. Yes. Pull the right arm forward more. Body down more, stretch, stretch, stretch. Change. Well done. Feet together and arms relax. Steady breath in and out the nose. Good. Turn to face side on onto the mat. for standing separate leg stretching pose. And lift the arms up over the head so the palms touch. And you take a big step to the right, bringing the arms down. Have a look at your feet. Edges of the feet are in line with the edges of the mat. Inhale to stretch out first. Exhale to slowly bring the body down and forward. And lift the chin up as you do that. Then grab the heels from the outside if you can. If that's not available, maybe try the feet. If that's not available, what does your body need to find relative relaxation in this pose? We don't want to be aggressively pulling because the body will then hold on to tension. If you can, try to squeeze the elbows back towards the shins. Good, so the shoulders start to lift up away from the ears. Rose, try and take a smaller step. So narrow the step, yeah. And focus more on the arms, yes. Now feel the shoulders lift up away from ears more. And this is going to help affect the upper spine. So the top of the head can reach down. Bring the body weight more forward onto the toes. Pull, pull, pull. And then slowly change. Well done. Carefully coming up. Bringing the feet together, letting the arms relax. So it can be really tempting in that pose, take a big step. But then we lose the ability of the arms. And the arms are really important, or the elbows are really important here, because when we pull them down, we get this action. And in this forward bend, we often get this, and we want the opposite. So drawing the shoulders down will help to lengthen through the mid-spine. Something to play around with at home. Triangle pose, one set, arms up. Big step to the right. And pick up the right toes so the right toes are facing directly forward. And just have a look down, check that you haven't overcrossed. So two heels at least in one line, maybe hip width apart. Then bend your right knee and sit down. So the knee goes over the ankle. And you might want to bounce a couple times just to ease the body in. Good. Feel that left leg strong with the right knee pushed back. Hips underneath you, then slowly move the arms. Go. Yeah. So right elbow touches your right knee exactly. Bring your chin towards the left shoulder. Look up towards the ceiling, the sky, ceiling, whatever you have above you. Then reach that left arm directly up as you stretch the right arm down. Feel left leg contracted. Push right elbow into the knee. Push your hips forward against that. Then create a spinal twist by lifting the left arm up, turning that left ribcage back. Then slowly change. Take your time. Good. Turn the right toes in, turn left toes out, bend your left knee and sit down. If you feel restricted into your hips, the left hip, allow your right hip to roll down and forward slightly. Push the hips underneath you, contract right thigh, reach arms, and then slowly you move the arms. Left elbow touches the left knee. Good. Contract the right thigh. Push your left elbow into the knee, and against that, you're gently easing the left hip forward. Reach your right arm up towards the ceiling, stretch it strongly, bringing chin towards the right shoulder. Bend left knee, sit down into that left hip a little more. Good. Now keep bending the knee as you push that left hip forward. Create a spinal twist by reaching the right arm up. Now start to move the right arm slightly back. Feel the ribs follow that movement. Sit down more, and then slowly change. Good control coming out. Good. Feet touch, arms relax. So how smooth you can come out to a pose is a real good indication of that you're utilizing strength throughout the pose. So if you notice that you have to come out with speed, momentum, check in. There's some part of that where you're creating momentum, where there's an area of weakness in terms of strength. So work on more of the strength in those poses. Standing separate leg, head to knee, arms up over the head, palms touch. This time just cross the thumbs. Right leg step to the right, pick up the toes, turn on the heels. You know what to do. You're bringing that left hip forward, feeling the shoulders and hips square to the front of the mat. Now, before you go down, lift. So lift up, bring chin to the chest, then slowly go down so your forehead touches your knee. At the bottom, bend the right knee as much as you need. Struggling to balance, so you still can't get the forehead onto the knee. Separate the hands. Learn how to support the body. Pressing the finger pads strongly into the floor. Rock the body weight more forward into the right foot. And see if you can squeeze your left hip down towards the right inner foot, inside of the foot. Good. Come up slowly. Change. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Pick up toes on the heels facing the back of the mat this time. Taking the time to feel the hips and shoulders square on. Lift up as you inhale. Chin to the chest, slowly go down, forehead onto your knee. At the bottom, bend your left knee as much as you need to. Good. Hannah and Rose. Think of bringing more body weight forward into that front leg. Yes. Then naturally that right hip will squeeze down and forward. Feel the back of the ribs lift, stretch the arms strongly. And coming up slowly, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Turn to the side, feet together, arms by the side. Then turn to face the front of your mat for the last 2 standing poses, starting with tree. Body weight onto your left leg, pick up the right foot, hold it from underneath with the left hand. And attempt to bring the heel as high as you can without any sensation in the knee. If the sensation in the knee, you keep it lifted up. Bring the left hand up to the middle of the chest. Shoulders relax down. Very good, Enrique. Level out the hips. If you can, you bring the left hand up as well. Change. Excellent balance. Left side, body weight onto the right leg, pick up the left foot. Heel comes high onto your right thigh. Bring in left hand to the middle of the chest, maybe the right hand. 2 hips level. Maybe the right hand as well if it's there. If you've got the hand lifted, watch the elbows lifting, press the elbows into the ribs. Yes, yeah. And release. Toe stand, Padangusthasana. Body weight onto your left leg, pick up the right foot again. Right hand up, then maybe the left. Then change the gaze and just see how far forward you can come. Might be a couple of millimeters. Don't have to go down all the way. If you can, hands on the floor, lift up your left heel and bend your left knee. But listen to your knees, very important. We don't overdo this. Maybe walking the hands to the side if it's there. Thinking about squeezing the knees. And then slowly changing. Carefully coming up. Good. Feet touch. Arms relaxing. What I loved about that was all of you were really listening to your body. So you weren't just doing what you thought you were supposed to do. You were feeling what you could do in that moment. That's excellent. Left side, body weight onto the right leg. Pick up the left foot. Left hand up, change the gaze, look at the floor. On a straight right leg, start to gently bring the body down and forward. Slow, slow, slow. If your hands touch, lift up your right heel, bend your right knee. Or maybe not. Where does body want to go today? So staying this forward fold is still giving you a hip stretch. You want to feel any sensation in the knee. I'm thinking here about slowing down the breath. Great. Slowly change. Feet touch, arms relax. Great, standing serious. Turn around and lie onto your back for Shavasana. Thinking about your inhale, softening and expanding the belly. and the exhale becoming longer than your inhale. And just spending a minute here, just by yourself, just breathing, and I'll be quiet. Now, every time we return to this pose, let your first thought be, how's body, how's breath? So you keep rechecking in. It's an important process. Wind removing, bend your right knee, interlace the fingertips around the right knee, squeezing the right knee towards the right shoulder. So you sort of take it out first, so you get bone away from bone. Here, squeeze your shoulder blades slightly together. This is going to help to pull the left shoulder blade down. Against that, you're reaching your left heel away from your left hip. So you create this compression through the right hip, stretch through the left leg. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Release, changing sides. Releasing the right leg down, then you lift your left leg up. Interlace the fingers, squeeze it out and around. Keep the right leg nice and strong. So flexing the toes back, driving the heel away from the body. If you can, Emric, slightly bring the chin towards the chest more. So you lengthen. Yes. Good. Yeah. Bit by bit. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Think of the right shoulder blade reaching towards the left. Think of reaching left heel away, right heel rather, away from right hip. Release. Leg down, arms down. Then we do both legs at the same time. So we squeeze the knees in and up. We take the arms around the knees. If you can, you try and hold the opposite elbows if it's available. What's more important is the sensations that you create, so the action that you're making. And that's this deep compression through your abdominal wall, through the hip flexors, so the front of the hips. You want to squeeze into this, but we don't want to feel pinch. It's a compression sensation, not a pinch. So squeeze in, pull, shoulder blades draw towards the mat, and release. Heels touch, arms by the side, steady breath in and out the nose. Sit up, arms up, thumbs crossed, flex your toes back. Try to keep the arms with the ears throughout this movement. Take an inhale, then go. Double jack, double exhale, forehead onto your knees. Good. Turn around, lie down onto your stomach for the start of the spine shuffling series, which starts with Cobra, Bhujangasana. We have 2 sets of this. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, so the top of the fingers are in line with the top of the shoulders. Upper arms squeeze into your ribs throughout. Press your feet down, contract your thighs, inhale, and slowly start to lift up. Good. Now press the shoulders down away from the ears. Squeeze the elbows together, press the feet down, lift the chest up, use the eyes to look up a little bit higher. Good, Christian, then slowly release. Looking to your right, so the left ear comes onto the mat. As you inhale, feel the belly press down into the mat. Exhale becomes longer than the inhale. Second set, chin forward, hands underneath the shoulders. If you struggle to get your arms or the upper arms to touch the ribs in the pose, maybe widen the fingers a tad, see if that helps. Press the feet down, inhale, lift, go. We might need to use some arm strength here to get the range of movement, but if you can use more spine strength. So think of squeezing the shoulder blades together, reaching chest forward, elbow squeeze in, press feet down, chest up, thighs up, lift, and release. Look to your left. Loka Shalabhasana. Chin forward, arms underneath the body. One set of this. Then relax the left leg completely and stretch your right leg back. So right leg is engaged. Right leg go. Lift up, point the toe, contract the thigh. Good. Press your hands down, drive the shoulders down and forward. Make sure you're not lifting the right hip up. Right hip connected to right upper arm, lower arm rather. Leg up, lift, lift, lift. Change. Good. Relax the right leg down. Left leg, stretch it back first. Left leg go. So we might want to lift the left hip up in an effort to lift the leg higher. Left hip connects to the arm. Leg up, press hands down, drive shoulders down, change. Chin to the chest, mouth down onto the toe. Squeeze your knees and feet together. Press the hands down, take an inhale, then go. Both legs lift. Yes. Press the hands down. Keep feeling the hips lifting up. A lot of spine strength here needed, but keep struggling for it. You're building up great strength in the back body. Hands press down, legs squeeze in, legs up, 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 and release. Well done. Look to your left this time. Look to your right. I'm sorry. Look to your right. For locust purna, shalabhasana. Chin forward, arms out to the side, palms down. Knees and feet together. Creating this inner strength here. This will help the body feel lighter. Take an inhale, then go and lift up. Lift everything up until all that's on the floor right now are your hip bones. Good. This means you have to lift the lower ribs up higher. Reach the arms wide, lift the arms up in line with the head. Reach your legs back, chest up, thighs up, lift and release. Very good. Look to the left this time. Bow, 2 sets, chin forward, gently bend the knees, reach behind and take hold of the heels. The feet from the outside. So that's just a couple of inches, about 10 centimeters below the toes. If you can, you keep your knees together throughout. This will help to keep the knees behind the hips. Inhale, then slowly start to kick. Gently start to kick the shins back, feeling how this pulls the shoulders back, the chest lifts up. Lovely. Now start to lift the chin up, looking up towards the ceiling, rolling more body weight forward onto the belly. Squeeze knees in, toes out, chest up, thighs up, lift, release. Good. Look to your right. Toes touch, heels relax. Second set, chin forward. Take hold of the feet from the outside. And maybe for the first half of this second set, you just let the head dangle. This can really help to feel the kick more. So just let your head relax and I'll cue you when to lift that up, but slowly start to kick. Just letting the head be soft so you really feel the kick, 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 kick. Yes, now start to lift the shoulders and head up. Good. Squeeze your knees in, toes slightly out, and kick up and forward. So you roll forward onto the soft part of the belly just by the diaphragm. Good. Chest up. Kick, kick, kick. Release. Excellent, guys. Really nice. Look to your left. As you inhale, you let the belly soften out. Exhale becomes longer than the inhale. Fix firm, then going straight into half tortoise. So come to the middle of your mat, bring your knees together, separating feet and sitting down in between the heels. And just make sure you don't have a gap between the hips and the heels. So we just want to slide through. This will help be not so evasive on the knees. Hands on the feet, and then bring the elbows back if you can, or stay upright. As always, we listen to the body. This is your yoga, your body. If you can, you go all the way back, bringing the arms over the head and grabbing opposite elbows. And no matter where you are, think of the knees pressing down and the knees squeezing in. Inhale, belly is soft. Exhale becomes longer than the inhale. And change. Hands on the feet, carefully coming up. Then just shuffle your hips back slightly so you come towards the back of the mat for half tortoise. Lifting the arms up over the head so the palms touch. Sorry, Hannah. Chest up. Inhale to reach. Exhale, slowly bring the body forward and down. So here again, we meet this idea of opposing forces. So there's a stretch forward with the arms and a reach back with the hips. So I like to imagine this real heaviness of the hips. To keep my hips rooted towards the heels, and then against, and I'm strongly reaching the arms forward. Good. Lift to change. Arms up. Arms down. Relax, Shavasana. Good control on your exit rows. Arms up, thumbs crossed. Flex the toes back. Keeping the arms with the ears. Take an inhale, then go. Double jump, double exhale, forehead onto your knees. Great. Camel pose, 2 sets. Coming to the top of the mat, separate the knees and feet hip width apart. Bring the hands on the hips, thumbs on the outside, and actively squeeze the elbows towards each other. So not just on the hips, we're squeezing them back. Push your hips forward, lift the chest up, and as you exhale, let the head relax back. Spend a breath or two here. How's the spine feel today? If it feels okay and it feels like it's accessible, reach back and grab one heel at a time. Good. With the thumbs on the outside. Once you grab the heels, push your hips forward, lift up away from the heel. Inhale, feel the breath reach up into collarbones. Exhale, soften through the throat. And change, hands on hips. Squeeze elbows, lift slowly up. Very good. Turn around, relax, Shavasana. Nice poses. Second set, arms up, thumbs crossed, flex the toes back. Keep the arms to the ears. Take an inhale, then go. Double jump, double exhale, forehead onto the knees. Good, sit up. Second set, top of the mat and towel if you'd like to separate the knees wider. This will take it less out of the hips and more into the spine. Hands on the hips, thumbs on the outside. Squeeze your elbows back, lift your chest up. Start to relax your head back. Breathe, breathe, breathe. So keeping the body down, regulated is very important in this pose. Reach back and grab one heel at a time if it's available. So the poses are questions you respond as movement with an answer. Push the hips forward and lift chest up. Change. Hands on the hips, chest up, spine straight. Very good. Turning around, relax onto your back, Shavasana. Rabbit, Sasangasana, arms up, thumbs crossed. Keeping arms of ears, squeeze the lower belly in, take an inhale, then go. Double jump, double exhale, forehead onto the knees. Rabbit, middle of your mat, sitting down on the heels with knees and feet together. Reach behind and grab the heels of the thumbs on the outside. Bring your chin to the chest, and as you exhale, you pull and go down. Touching the forehead onto the knees, you'll feel body weight onto the top of the head, pull on the heels and gently lift your hips up. And don't forget to keep pressing the feet down. Shoulders lift up away from the ears. Belly draws in nice and tight, hips upwards. And then slowly change, coming up, chin head up last. And relax onto your back, Shavasana. Second set, arms up, thumbs crossed, flexing toes back. Reach heels away, inhale, go. Double jack, double exhale, forehead onto the knees. Okay, second set. Reach behind, grab the heels of the thumbs on the outside. Bring the chin to the chest, exhale, slowly go down. Pull on your heels. Lift your hips up, roll the body up and forward. Shoulders lift up away from the ears, pull the belly in nice and tight, press your feet down. Breathe slow and change, release. Very good. Turning around, relaxing, Shavasana. So after this next setup, we'll flow through till the end. So we won't have the Shavasanas in between. Strong sit up, arms up, thumbs crossed, flex your toes back. Keep the arms and the ears taken. Inhale, then go. Double jack, double exhale, forehead onto the knees. Great. Turn around to face forward, Janusharasana, head to knee. Bring in right leg out to the corner, bend the left leg in. So the sole of the left foot is on the inside of the right thigh. Lift your arms up, stretch up. Turn to your right. Round down, bring the chin to the chest so you touch your forehead onto your knee. And here, really work on this action of squeezing the elbows in and down. This really affects your lower back. Great. Now, can you feel that left rib cage reaching forward? Good. And the right rib cage slightly lifting up. Change. Left leg out to the corner. Bend your right leg in. We create this lift first. Where we lift, we turn to the left, we grab the foot, the forehead onto the knee. Of course, if you need to, you accommodate these poses for your body. So that might look like bending your left knee. Flex your toes back, strongly drive the heel away from your left hip. Squeeze your elbows down, bring that right rib cage forward and the right rib cage down. Excellent, change. Sit up if you like. So the legs forward, the arms go back, or you can just go straight into Padahastasana. Good. Then bend your knees and with your next and middle fingers, you grab your big toes. If you feel like your spine's very rounded, keep the knees bent, shoulders down, chest pulls forward. If you've got legs straight, strongly press the thighs down, reach little toes back towards the face. Inhale, expand the chest. Good. Exhale, start to pull first. Feel that connection between stomach and the thighs, and then eventually we get the chest towards the knees. But feel this connection first, so there's this folding of the hips. Nice, Emery, very good with the shoulders. Shoulders pressed down, watch for this rounding. So I want to do the opposite to pull, good. Then reach, squeeze, pull, pull, and slowly release. Setting up for spine twisting. Bending the left knee, bringing your right foot up and over. And bring the right hand behind you and left arm lifts up. Take the arm across, and if you can, you grab your left hand, knee with the left hand. And the right hand is like scaffolding, so it's not just on the floor. If you're using it, press it down to create a strong structure. Take an inhale to lift, and as you exhale, gently start to turn and twist round to the right. If you're not using the right hand for support, you can pick it up. Shoulders, front of the chest, spread wide. As you inhale, feel the mid ribs lift up. As you exhale, the right rib cage moves back. You twist, 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 and slowly release. Good. Changing sides, bending the right knee on the floor, left foot comes up and over. Left hand behind you. And right arm reaches up and over. Yeah. Shoulders down, chest up. So be mindful of this rounding of the shoulders, guys. We want to try and do the opposite. Think of squeezing shoulders down so chest expands. Inhale to lift, exhale to start to twist. Bring in chin over the left shoulder. If you're not using that left hand for support, pick it up and try to reach for the right thigh behind you. As you inhale, the mid ribs are lifting up. And as you exhale, the chin goes over the left shoulder. You twist, twist, twist. Release. Great. Kapalabhati, sit in hero's pose, so sitting on the heels. If that doesn't work, find whatever position works for your body, as long as you can keep your spine straight and the belly soft. That's all that matters. Use the arms though, so have your hands onto the knees, elbows locked. So we're bracing the upper body so this lower body and the belly can do the work. I'll do it with you. Take an inhale. Well done, guys. Great work. Turn around and relax onto your back, Shavasana. So spend some time here, especially if you're feeling tempted just to get up and dash. Just allow yourself to be still just for a couple of minutes. It's a beautiful gift that we offer ourselves as lying still in active relaxation. Just noticing how the breath is, and can you still maintain that softness in the breath? Thank you so much for showing up. Thank yourself for showing up. What you're just doing, it's very important work. You all did an incredible job. As always, it was great to see you. And as I mentioned earlier, I'll close the meeting now so that you can just relax in Shavasana and take your time. But lovely to see you all, and hopefully see you all in person or on here very soon. Bye, guys. Take care.